Good afternoon. It is April the 26th, 2016, and if I thought the weathermen were frenzied this morning, every news break they're coming on here telling us that we've got the potential for a major weather event today with tornadic activity, hail as large as grapefruits, damaging winds 60 to 70 miles per hour. So these guys are just frothing at the bit. They'll be so disappointed if it doesn't come. You know how that is. Anyway, I hope they're wrong. We don't need 60, 70 mile an hour winds. We'll take the moisture minus grapefruit size hail. That's just unimaginable. Okay, we thought we'd have a trading range today because of the FOMC. News wouldn't play a big part. It didn't. Basically, we're sellers at 90, buyers at 80 to 82. And that's pretty much the day. That information was in your hands probably about 6:50 Central this morning, so 7 o'clock, no later than 7. So we had a good trading day. The first trade that set up was a trade here. We talked about that. We talked through it. We missed this B because we were just coming out of this trade right here, but that turned out to be the trade of the day. Caught the V top. Caught this S. I passed on that third, and I said we're selling into the hole, and we're pretty close to our buy zone. So could have made some good money on that trade too. Could have picked up at least 2 points, and shame on Charlie. V bottom, B, nice rally up, 50% retracement line. It holds. Monkey trade, big S right there, produces a nice trade down, and then just kind of into terminal chop right now. And my guess is we're going to close the market in the 83 area. So we had a pretty good, pretty hard to get a better prog than what we had this morning. And where does that knowledge and that ability come from? It comes from basically structure, putting it in the context of the day's news. Okay, higher low, higher high in the E-mini. We can trade higher tomorrow according to the F1 screen. On the F2 screen, definitely a B. So we have a conflict, and what do we have tomorrow? FOMC announcement. So I'm guessing trading range. So again, I think we're just going to be in the same situation. We're buying the 80 area plus or minus by 1. 75 area plus or minus by 2. So basically a 75 to 80 buyer. Selling 90 plus or minus, sell 1. 95, sell 2. And I do believe the market still has an up bias. And as long as we keep closing above 2070, it will remain that way. Tomorrow's news, international trade, minus 63 billion. I don't think anybody pays attention to that. Pending home sales up 0.5%. Again, the FOMC is going to hold us. Crude inventories, the default has been plus 2.5 million barrels. We'll kind of build that in on this. And then FOMC and the whole shooting match will be tied to that. And what they do, the market expects unchanged. And the bias is to rally into the announcement and rally after the dust settles post the announcement. Okay, the Treasuries got hit pretty hard today. They are pointed lower. Again, tomorrow it's a 7-year auction. We've had fair to Midland auctions, nothing to brag about, write home about. Nobody blew down the doors trying to get this. So on our F1 screen, the daily time frame, lower high, lower low, favors the seller. A retest of support and or lower. That's what that means. And most people think it means lower. And I used to think that for many, many moons too. Years, as a matter of fact, not just moons. F2 screen is a B. That favors lower prices, but again, they can't really break the market and move the paper they need. So 29.01 by 1, 21.25 by 2. I can trade from the short side right off the bat. We're at 4, so 7 to 11, so 1. And we'll make 15 to 19 sell 2. The 30-year, the gift that just keeps on giving. As I guess that's probably where crude is in most people's eyes. It's hard. It really is hard to beat crude. Definitely a B. The knob spread came in another 10-30 seconds today, so headed lower. But again, don't think we'll break. So 28 to 61 is 1. 21 to 25 by 1. 13 to 17 by 2. On the sell side, 8 to 12, 1. So 15 to 19, sell 1. 23, 27, sell 2. Nancy hasn't commented favorably on me and my new scheme to make my S1s and 2s and B1s and 2s more palatable. So guess if she's not calling me out, we're probably okay. Or I'm probably okay. As Nancy says, Charles, you're only as good as your last trade. I hate it. I hate that, but it's true. And Nancy's got a great sense of humor. How can we tell? She's laughing out loud on a regular basis. God, I made the mistake of responding to something on a cell phone in a moment of insanity, answering an ad, and you talk about demon dialers and emails. Oh, gold, higher low, higher high, favors higher prices on the F1 screen. And definitely a P with a move out of the middle. So not too excited in a hurry to get short, but 45, 47, sell 1. 50, 52, sell 2. On the buy side, 40, 42, buy 1. And then 35, 37, buy 2. Gold could get hit because of the FOMC tomorrow. Risk-off investments out of favor. But I mean, you don't go by a day without reading about some new billionaire revealing the fact that yes, I've been buying gold and silver. Why? In case society collapses around me. Looking at crude oil, I think it's an outside day just by a skosh. That favors trading range. So we got a seller 44.50 to 45 as it stands right now, and I think Nancy may see her $45 here in the not too distant future. Nancy, on the side of her cardiologist practice, also does fortunes. Only for the markets, not for individuals. Makes predictions, but you have to pay attention to what she says. She's pretty subtle about when she drops these golden nuggets. Okay, here at 44.05, maybe a little higher, so 44.25, 44.50, sell 1, then 45 plus or minus, sell 2. On the buy side, 43.50, 43.25, buy 1. Actually might have to pay 75, so I'm going to put a question mark at 75, and then 42.75, 43 for buy 2. And last but not least, the euro. You know, if the Fed doesn't change interest rates tomorrow, my guess is that they'll try to sell the euro, status quo. Maintain. European Central Bank wants the euro lower. Higher low, higher high, but we are going to have a B, so that'll be a trading range on F2. So F1 favors the buy side. F2 is going to favor the sell side. I'll put it all together, and there's your new move right there, right out of the middle. So pretty clean break in the market at 19, so 13.20. $10 to $20, sell 1, and then $45.55, sell 2. On the buy side, 129 even, buy 1. Probably looking at a trading range overnight and tomorrow into the FOMC, so I'm not afraid to get long in that 1275, 113 even area, but I do prefer the short side. And there you have it. See you all bright and early in the morning. You'll have a good evening, and hopefully we haven't been beaten to death by hail or transported to another state by tornadoes this afternoon and evening. See you bright and early in the morning.